I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't want to go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for...
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. We have some great things we need to talk about, things that you all need to know. Yes, we got a lot of stuff that you all need to know, but welcome to the Pink House. Welcome, everybody. And let me go ahead and get the house rules out of the way so we can go ahead and get started. But I will be covering this on two of my channels today, Pinkie the Housewife and Pink Global. And I go by Pinkie on all my channels. Okay? Welcome to the Pink House, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And also, don't forget to hit that like button. Hitting that like button helps YouTube to keep me in the algorithm. It really does help keep me there. Y'all know I need to stay there. All right. And it helps YouTube to recommend my videos to more people that may like my content. So, guys, let's hit that like button coming in. And then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to Pinkie the Housewife, go ahead. And don't forget my second channel, Pink Global. And Pink Global is 2 words, all caps, Pink space Global. All right. Let me go ahead and say thank you all for doing that. All right. Now, it's some rough stuff going on, guys. It is rough. Okay. I know it is rough out there for a lot of people in the country, a lot of people having a hard time. And it's just only going to get worse, guys. It's going to get worse. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat like, girl, y'all know it's going to be okay. Girl, no, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be rough. We got a rough 2 months coming up. The rest of this month, which is October, and then the rest of these 2 months, and starting heading into next year, 2025 is not going to get any better. And I'm not going to pretend like it is. That's why we're here today. And if you're here, let me know. Give me a shout out where you are. Tell me where you're at. Where you holding down at? Where you holding it down at? Okay. Let me see who we got in. Oops, I skipped somebody. Hi, N Hepper. Thank N Hepper U6V. Thank you for being here, U6V. Oh, that's you again. Okay. And thank you, Nathan, for being here. I love all my flowers. Yes, I do. Hi, Terry Matthews. Thank you for being here. I'm getting ready to eat my Chipotle. Girl, you know I want some Chipotle. Terry, did you not think about how hungry I may be? I am. Just send one my way. Just send it my way. Y'all know Pinkie always hungry. Now, I don't know, is that by choice sometimes? Or I just forget to eat like I should? You know, sometimes a person do forget those things, okay? But nevertheless, and if you're in the bushes, go ahead. Let me pull up the people. Let me just see something right quick, guys. I need to keep track of the people in the bushes. Let me, here I am right here. Let me just do this here right quick. Let me just show you what we're going to be talking about today. Well, that's my song. I may have to show her. Let her be my starting point for today. I think I will. Okay, but let me just do this. I'm going to let her be my starting point for today. Sorry. Okay. Okay, Terry. Okay, Terry. I can live without it, Terry. But when I get through with this, I'm going to eat. And I'm going to be eating up house and home. Yes, I am. Oh, my Lord. Okay, let me go ahead and I'm let this be my, let me let that be my video, one of my starting videos for the day. Let me go back and find her. Let me find it. Or should I show Bella? I could always show Bella. Bella is my dog. Or I could show Coda. But I'm going to do this here. No, I don't think she's on a video. She on a short. I thought I would find her on a short, but I had to think about it. No, she's not on a short. So let me you know what? I'll just show me and baby girl. Let me see how long it is first. This is me and, well, do I want to show baby girl? No, I'm going to go ahead and do this one here. Because I'm making sure, I want to make sure she gets where she needs to be. That's one of her videos. I'm trying to find it. I should just type in her name because I don't see it. Let me just type in. Okay, here it is. But I want to play it from mine. If I got it, I want to play it from me. Ain't no sense in playing it from somebody else. You know what I mean? If I got it myself. This don't make no sense to play it from somebody else when I got it myself already on one of my videos. Okay, I'll do it like this here. Okay, guys, I'm going to play her. Okay, I wanted to play her short video. I got a short that I keep, but for some reason, I just can't find it. This is 9 months ago. I made this video. I did this video 9 months ago. And this is, it says, this is B for better. Then we're going to get off into what we got to get on. So we're going to have, wrap everybody, get everybody all wrapped up. This is a Mississippi rapper. She's gonna drop a freestyle. I mean, she is gonna drop a freestyle on us. Like, okay. Then we'll go ahead and get into everything because everything we got to get into is sad, and y'all need to wake up and see the coffee. Okay. But I do have one crazy person, a reality star I'm going to talk about because we need to talk about it. Okay. But let me just do this right quick. This is B for better. And she's not a big, she's from Mississippi. She's not a big time rapper or anything. She is still trying to make a mark. She's still trying to get herself out there. And I do everything I can to promote her music. Okay. So here she is, B for better. And y'all make sure y'all go on, type in B for better. And y'all can go and find her and listen to her music. And when you listen to her music, make sure you subscribe. Or if you can't subscribe, you just make sure you hit that like button. Okay? Y'all make sure. Let's help my girl out here. She's still young, but we're going to help her out. Okay. Hi, Linda Gamble. Thank you for being here. Linda Gamble is the YouTube moderator, and she's moderating for me right now. And Linda, I'm going to put out this. This is our starting video for the day. You all know how I do my starting video. Okay. Because everything we're going to talk about is pitiful how one person, well, it was two in the beginning. Don't let me forget about the car man with them ugly tank cars. So him and his buddy and didn't do nothing but mess up this country. So we're going to talk about that, but I'm going to go ahead and let B for better bring us into the day because it's going to be a sad day. We're going to be talking and we're going to be crying and we're going to be cussing somebody out. hit that like button coming in on your way into this chat. And if you down in the what is it, the bushes, make sure you hit that like button, reach out and hit it. Here we wait, let me get rid of this. I didn't know I had all that going on. Guys. Video I saw. Oh, that's mean long time ago. Okay, I'm trying to. Her name is B for Better. This. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to get past that to get to B for Better. Queen of the Hill. Okay, here it is. Oh, here we go, guys.
Turn that shit up, man. Hey, what's the motherfucking point, man? Hey, hold on. I might just flash out on my pappy for that whole shit that he did. How you fucking on my mama, but couldn't take care of your kids? What's the point of calling you daddy when you never was a father? And what's the point of reaching out when a nigga ain't ever even bothered? But what's the point of me talking? I pick the same kind of BD. What's the point of him being 32, fucking me at 17? But what's the point of being sad? They just gon' label you as fast, cause you know dope boys not pedophiles long as they get in the bag. So what's the point of being mad? You better off not giving a fuck. They be screaming they hate P. Diddy, but still love they uncles. What's the point of keeping secret if he a threat to all the nieces? And why y'all hurting all the angels so you can protect all the demons? What's the point of even lying? You get caught up every time. What's the point of your relationship if y'all ass ain't even trying? How we glorifying murders, then we be shocked when niggas die? Like what's the point? Are we down with catching bodies or we not? Like what's the point of getting it right when that shit still gonna go left? What's the point of having fam if you can't ask them for help? What's the point of joining the game if you still feel by yourself? What's going on in the hood? These niggas that started doing mouth. What's the point, nigga? You used to be a boss, now you a junkie, nigga. You used to ball the jump shot, didn't make no points, nigga. So what's the point, nigga? Nigga, what's the point? At the point of no return, I need a minute till I lunch. What's the point of selling dope if you ain't gon' say the money? What's the point of having a baby to keep a nigga? You a dummy. What's the point of even asking? No, you can't get nothing from me. What's the point of baby wife in case a bomb try to touch me? Hey, I'm going back in. What's the point of tomorrow when I'm right here today? And what's the point of me having if I can't have it my way? Say, what's the point of letting them hate? Cause they gon' do it anyway. So what's the point of all these questions? Sound like you investigate. I got some heavy on my neck, but today a light day. I'm heating up in this bitch. I might just be a microwave. I just beat up another bitch. I'm starting to feel like Johnny Cage. What's the point of hitting my phone if you ain't gonna get an answer? What's the point of playing real when we all know you an answer? And what's the point of having a pastor if he lying more than us? And what's the point of enemies when it's your friends you can't trust? So what's the point, bitch? Stop blaming everybody for your dumb shit. Take some accountability for all your nonsense. But that's just the point, shit. Bitches don't make no sense. Bitches ain't get no dollars. Bitches ain't get no sense. What's the point, bitch? Tell me what's the point. Hey, be for better. Queen of the Hill. Hey, yeah, there goes. Hey, what's the point, bitch? Yeah.
I told you guys. Didn't I tell you this? Okay, I'm so sorry. I noticed that too, Terry. I was trying to figure that out myself. I didn't know. I saw that on yours when you came in, Terry, and I said, that looks different. And then when Linda came in, I saw Linda's and I said, Linda just edited her name. She decided to put 500 at the end. So Linda, that started yesterday? So that must have started yesterday. Be respectful to the host and chat. Oh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and get on with the matter at hand again. All right. YouTube is always changing ish. I'm serious. This is not the first time. They change stuff with the wind. Let me see, did Renita get anything added? Renita, you're the only one came in with nothing added to your last name. I mean, with your name. YouTube, I guess Linda said it started yesterday. YouTube is adding something to Linda. Terry noticed it too today. YouTube, yes, yesterday, it started yesterday. YouTube takes letters or numbers and add it to your name on YouTube. If you look at everybody else, they got something added to their name. Teresa, thank you for being here, Teresa. And I guess, I don't know. Thank you, Teresa, for being here. Teresa, I think Teresa always had this 7194. Teresa, have you added this 7194 or have it always been there? I just want to know. It's me, Sweet Tea. Oh, okay, it's Sweet Tea. Okay. Hi, Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, is that something new added to your name? YouTube. Y'all just got to remember, I don't be doing nothing. They be doing all this stuff on their own. They be switching up and messing up stuff like crazy. And I don't know what to say about it. Because that's just something that they do. That's just something that they're doing now. I'm going to play this video here, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the talking about the EBT, the food stamp cards, okay? Because you all know as this month, if you got anything this month, you better try to make it last. Make it last, because next month, November, you're not going to get your money put on your food stamp card, your EBT card. And I just found out today what that stands for. Yeah. My Sweet Tea told me what that stands for today. Let me pull it up. I got it. I wrote it down. I just wrote it down too. It's the electronic benefit transfer. That means that's when the government transfer money to your food stamp card, the EBT, your food stamp card. YouTube started its YouTube due to the cyberbullying that is bullying that is going on now. Who's being bullied? They got cyberbullying going on? Why don't I know about it? 10 likes and 10 in the chat. I didn't even know that. Thank you, Linda. I didn't know that. Yeah, my throat is acting up again. Okay. We're going to, this is the video that I saved to do for y'all can tell I've been watching it already. Okay, here it is. We're going to go ahead and listen to military arrest a civilian in Washington, D.C. Now, they claim they don't do that. When people are not, you know what? Half of those people that doing the arrest, half of them not even American themselves. But because they've been January 6 people that got charges and felons themselves, that's the only reason they need the money. That's the only reason they doing what they doing. And after this, they're going to be arrested themselves. They just being used as a pawn right now. So, but let me go ahead and play this right quick for you all, and let me know whether you can hear this.
Well, it has officially happened. The National Guard has officially arrested a civilian. The footage you just seen was taken by a DC local here by the name of Ellie, who saw this happening as it went down and documented it. It was right here in front of Union Station. When Ellie approached the scene, National Guard had a man face down in the middle of the road, putting handcuffs on his back. When they flipped him over, you could see his face was bleeding, scraped up. I'm not going to show his face just to protect the identity of the victim here. Now, you're going to say, what did he do? I don't know. We don't know. It doesn't matter. I need you to pay attention to what does matter here. What does matter is we have the military arresting civilians on American soil. That's a direct violation of posse comitatus. The only time the military is supposed to be conducting law enforcement activities is in the state of a national emergency. No such national emergency exists. That's why we're here protesting. We're protesting the fucking presence of guard in DC. We're protesting in every way that we can think to protest. We're taking part in marches and activations in the city. We're meeting with Congress people. We're doing everything we can to protest guard in the street. We're here on social media screaming to the high heavens, we shouldn't have military on the street, because once the military begins conducting law enforcement operations on American soil, we are cooked. Now, we've been here since August 25th doing a 24/7 protest against the guard in DC, and this is the first time I've ever seen them actually arrest somebody. I've seen them get involved when the police are around. I've seen them assist the police. I've seen them create, a perimeter while the police conducts law enforcement activity. I've seen them assist the police in many ways. I've seen them pick up trash, and I've seen them walk around restaurants and food courts, but I've never seen them arrest someone before today. And in my opinion, this is, we're cooked. So, I need everyone to wake up. The guards out here, because they want to normalize this stuff and because they 100% plan on using the military on American people. And by the way, the guard has not made any city that they are in safer, because the guard is not law enforcement, and more law enforcement wouldn't make a city safer anyway. And the military is not law enforcement. That's the point of posse comitatus.
That is true. They have not made anything safe. Every time they come to a city or town or state, it's worse. They cause chaos and corruption themselves. They put people in harm's way. They hurt people. They destroy families. Yes, they do. In my opinion. Linda, to everyone in the chat, please do not erase errors during the day and go in a group setting. Please do not erase during the day and go into group settings. What is group settings? I don't understand, Linda. Unless you want to come up and tell me. I'll drop the link for you if you want to come up and tell me, because I don't know what. I'll tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. Pinkie don't be knowing what be going on during the day, because Pinkie wake up late. I really wake up late. And not just I wake up late. I say to my business. I do. I do. Y'all have to excuse me. I'll be staying to my business. I don't be knowing what be going on with other people. I swear I don't. But that's okay. All right. Okay. Now, I wanted y'all to see that. Let's go ahead and get on with the. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get on with it. We're going to talk about. It's just so much. It's just so much. But let me just put it up here right quick for you. We're going to be talking about the government shutdown, the layoffs, the furloughs, everything. We're going to be talking about your EBT card, that food stamp card, that SNAP benefits. It's going to stop in November due to the federal shutdown. Yes. And so no money is going to be getting transferred to you to go to the grocery store to buy Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. Now, evictions. Section 8 is being canceled. They already been putting your your grannies out, your grannies out of the nursing home because of the cuts to the Medicare and the Medicaid. They had already been putting them out. They gave them 30-day notices. If they haven't gotten out, they probably already at home with you right now. Or you waiting for your 30 days, which is coming up on Halloween, October 31st. You're going to have to get another load of them out of the assisted living facilities and nursing homes. You're going to have to take care of mama and daddy, and not just take care of mama and daddy, because mama and daddy is going to, then you're going to have to lose your job, quit your job if you don't have nobody to take care of mama and daddy full time. Okay. And then somebody going to have to pay for that. That means it's going to be coming out of your pocket. You're going to be a full-time caregiver for your granny. You're going to be a full-time caregiver for your granddaddy, the papa. You know what I'm saying? That job that you love so much, or you trying to hold on to because the federal government is shutting everything down, you may not be able to just leave when they tell you to leave. You may have to leave anyway. And then if you got any food stamps or anything, you can forget that. And God forbid if you're on Section 8, living in a nice house, that's going to be gone too. She's saying going out together in groups during the day. Okay. Yeah, because they snatching up all of us. They snatching up anybody these days. They are pulling people out of their cars and arresting people. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, guys. Another round. Thank you for being here. Another round. That face looks familiar. Is this Carlton? If this is Carlton, just put a yes in the chat for me. I just want to make sure. If it's not Carlton, that means welcome to the live. But I think this is Carlton. But if it's so, just put a something in the chat so I know that's you, Carlton. I bet Carlton said, Pinkie know me no matter what I come up with. She be knowing me. Yes, I do. Okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the next matter at hand. I'm going to show this short video. This is talking about the government shutdown. Let me see. Let me get rid of this. This is talking about the government shutdown. This is today. It said when I pulled it up, it was 2 hours ago. Let me see. I'm going to refresh it. It's still 2 hours ago. So it's still within that 2 hour time period. So we're going to go ahead and listen to what they got to say about this government shutdown. And this is coming from WETM 18 News. And this is today. They said the government shutdown puts Southern Tier SNAP benefits at risk. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Y'all better wake up. Reality stars ain't going to save y'all. You get in here today so you can hear what's going on, because they're not going to save you. They are reality stars. They're not going to save you guys. Okay? So I think you need to be here. And the reason why you need to be here, because everybody needs to know what's going on. Everybody needs to know everything so you can prepare yourself, because we are in a time. It's not just like we had the depression before, the recession before. This is even worse, because this is man-made. When I say man-made, there's people deliberately doing this. Deliberately doing this. They're putting people not 100 a day. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people are losing their jobs a day. And we're going to talk about some of those companies that's laying off, okay? We're going to talk about some of them. I'm going to pull it up so you all can see some of them that's laying off, because it may be somewhere where you work, or maybe some way some of your kids work, your grandma or your mama or somebody worked there, you know, or you maybe will stop thinking about quitting. You may not want to quit. You may want them to let you go. Hold on as long as you can, because this is terrible times. People are losing their homes. The homes that they've been owning for years. I'm serious. And some people have owned their home for years, been in that home for decades, longer than I've been alive. And due to taxes and insurances, even if they own the home outright, just say you're an older couple and you own your home outright, but you still got insurance that you have to pay, and you still got taxes, and that stuff is tripling, going up, triple. And what if you're in a homeowners association and you know them some dirty dogs? Them people in the homeowners association, them some dirty dogs. They would slap a lien on your property just because you got a dent in your garage door, or your grass got a little weeds growing out of it, or the patch of grass is dying, or because your mailbox is not the same color of somebody else, that you cut down a dead tree in your yard and then get permission from them to cut down a dead tree in your yard. And HOAs are going up triple and double some places. In Florida, they are just walking away from homes. Just take it. I'm gone. Let's just pack up. You can go down streets and just go down. They just gone. So let's hear what's going on here.
Shutdown potentially affecting SNAP.
Let me have to turn it up, because it seems like he can't talk that loud. No disrespect, but he act like he can't talk that loud.
Benefits. Many people in the southern tier could see big changes by the end of the month. 18 News reporter Ebony Lewis met with a food bank director and a food pantry coordinator, and
when he say the end of the month,
for the changes,
he mean this month, guys. He don't mean November. Because he just reporting this today. So he mean by the end of this month. People that used to have high wage earners, they are in the food banks now. It ain't just your everyday people in the food bank. Let me see. Yes, Pinkie. Thank you, Carlton. You know I know who. No, I don't care how you come. I know who you are. We just got it like that, okay? You know Pinkie got it like that. Thank you, Linda. Here we go.
It's many people in the southern tier could see big changes by the end of the month. 18 News reporter Ebony Lewis met with a food bank director and a food pantry coordinator, and has details of how they're preparing for the changes.
With changes to SNAP benefits coming at the end of the month, local food banks and food pantries across the southern tier are working to try to make sure people will not go without food.
We're all saddened by it. There's no need for it. We have potentially 39,000 neighbors that could lose SNAP benefits, even temporarily, is an impact. Many of these neighbors, they rely on this on a daily basis.
Our children are our future, and can you imagine children going to school not having something to eat, because the SNAP benefits is and continue to provide much needed nutrition benefits for our children. And we want to make sure that when they go to school, they're not thinking about how am I going to have, am I going to have a meal when I get home?
The food bank of the southern tier has been preparing for this just in case it happened.
We've been preparing since July. We've been slowly building up our stock. Just last week, We released some emergency funds to our pantries to get them stocked up and ready for anticipation.
Food bank organizers say their preparations are a short-term solution for the changes to SNAP benefits.
This is a short-term solution. The long-term solution is the federal government needs to open back up quickly.
We have to look at the big picture. What is best for this country? And the most vulnerable members of our society are elderly, our children, are disabled. We have to think about them, and we have to come together and work for their good.
In Elmira, Ebony Lewis, 18 News.
If you need to go to a food pantry or a food bank, you can go to our website right now. We have a list of places you can go if you need help with food.
Okay. Whew. Y'all, thank God they've been preparing for just this situation. Just this situation. They have been preparing for it. And I'm so glad to hear that. You know what I mean? Because kids can't learn when they don't have food in their stomachs. Kids can't learn when they they're only eating at school, and they go to school hungry, and then they have to wait until it's time to eat at school for lunch, and then they know when they go home. Kids then don't want to go home. They want to go home and see their parents and be at home, but they know when they get there, there's no food. There's no way for a child to live, guys. There's no way. So mommies and daddies out there, if y'all is getting those your food stamps and stuff and your benefits and your SNAP and whatever you want to call it, and you still got some of that left, hold off from going to get those nails done. Wait on those nails and get those nails done another time. Okay? Hold off on going to get that hair done or those eyelashes put on. Hold off so you can take care of your kids first. I'm not trying to shame nobody, shame nobody. I'm just trying to say you may need to hold off for a little bit. Don't worry about trying to buy a new outfit to go out to the club. The club costs too much right now. Maybe when this is all over, then maybe you can go out to the club. Then maybe you can buy you a new outfit. But save that money. Don't try to sell those food stamps so you can get some cash to go buy you something to drink or something to smoke. Save that money. Some of you all are doing the right thing and always have been doing the right thing when you get your benefits. But some is on the little crooked side. So you're going to have to straighten up. This is hard times. Very hard times right now. Okay? So let's go ahead and get on with the next one. You know, you're going to have to tighten up those belts. We're going to have to tighten them up. Y'all cannot be going off half-cocked. Okay? You can't be going off half-cocked. We got to wait and we got to save. Okay? And if you are getting those benefits and in Section 8 too, Section 8 housing, and you already been given that notice, it's time for you to be leaving in 30 days. Call up your mama and your daddy. Don't put yourself on the street with your kids. If you don't like mama and you don't like daddy right now, and you haven't talked to them or whatever, you just put your pride aside and go to your mama and daddy's house. Mama don't turn you away when you got kids. But you're still going to have to do right when you get to your mama's house. You're still going to have to know that's your mama's house. And you're going to have to respect your mama in her house. And you're going to have to do things. And you can't be going off because you're in her house, thinking you're going to leave them kids in her house. You're still going to have to do right. You can't be going off crazy, running around in the night and leaving mama with the kids. You can't do that these days. You cannot do that. Okay. Oh Lord, I tell you, y'all, I just don't know. I just don't know. Okay. Let's go ahead and get on to the next matter at hand. Wait, give me 1 second, guys. I just hit something and didn't mean to hit it. Okay. Oh gosh. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Okay. Here we go. Here. Let me take it back because
You keep hearing layoffs.
I was listening.
You keep hearing layoffs, right? It's not just talk. Hospitals are really cutting staff. Even people who's been loyal for years are losing their jobs because costs went up and insurance payments didn't. This is not about performance. It's about survival. This is why you start saving now. Even if you take $20 a week and put it into a high yield savings account before you need it. You keep hearing layoffs, right?
And she is right about that. Even if you haven't started saving yet, start putting money aside. Start putting money aside. Even if you still working, start putting, even if you can't put none aside, start putting $20. If you can, $100 or $50 aside or something. Start putting it aside. And don't say, oh, I got this here left over, so I'm going to do something for me. I work for this. Forget about you right now. Start looking at your survival right now. That's the you need to be looking at, the one that's got to survive. The real Nikki, thank you for coming in. When does Section 8 ends? Section 8, they've been giving them 30-day notice to get out of Section 8. That's already been started. Section 8, they give you a 30-day notice. And now if you live, just say if Section 8 was paying for you rented a home from someone that's got a home up for rent or lease, and you started renting that home, then that person may tell you, I remember one person had to October 1st to pay the full amount, or she was going to be kicked out with her kids. She was going to be kicked out. The woman gave her a few days notice, letting her know that she had got a letter that Section 8 wasn't going to pay. And then she brought her the thing saying that you got to pay the full amount on the 1st, which was October the 1st. And if she didn't pay it, she would have to leave. And the woman was saying what she was going to get, I forgot the amount. It was over $1,000. What she was going to get that kind of money from in a couple of days. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, people are getting, and this is Nestle. Have everybody know Nestle? Nestle is a company. Nestle is laying people off left and right. Nestle, I think I even got the thing on that. Let me just look and see, can I find it? If not, I still got, here it is right here. Let me show you all this one about Nestle. And then, well, I'll tell you what, since we got this up right now, I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and talk about this right quick. And then I'll show you the paperwork on Nestle. Here,
it seems like it might just be a sad news day for Nestle. So they've just announced that they have to cut 16,000 jobs globally over the next 2 years. Now, the company is trying to say that they're adapting to an ever-changing market, but they've also acknowledged that there's consumer hesitancy to purchase their products in the Middle East and Asia, and this is because of the genocide in Israel. Now, it's also important to know that Nestle also fully owns an Israeli food company called Ozem Investments Limited. That company directly financially benefits the settler colonial entity. Now, many people will try to tell you that boycotts don't work, that they're not making a difference. We've got one of the biggest companies in the world. They produce chocolate, water, drinks, Chris, things that you would not even imagine. I used to think that Nestle just did coffee. As time has gone on, my eyes have opened to how big they really are. And it has affected them financially, not just Nestle. So continue to boycott, continue to hit them in their pockets. This is another form of activism and a form that all of us can do. We all go to the shops. We all go to the supermarkets. You don't have to risk being arrested. You don't have to risk being doxxed. You just have to adapt the way you shop. It seems like it might just be a sad news day.
Yeah, that is true. Nestle is huge. Everybody probably already got something made by Nestle in their home. You probably already got something made by Nestle that you love or you eat or you drink all the time in your home. They're huge. And they're laying off over 16,000 employees. But they got it. There's a breakdown of it. And I'm going to show you that breakdown. Let me just show you this. Right quick. And then we'll watch another one right quick. So you all, this is important, guys. We can get back to I do plan on talking about one reality star for tonight, but later on. But if we have time, and we need to talk about this person anyway. But anyway, this is Nestle. It's laying off over 16,000 employees. This is today. They're going to be laying off people. We ain't talking about they laying off next year or a couple years. Y'all better get it straight. Employees under its CEO, and says a key motivation is automatic of whatever. But anyway, what they're doing is, you all don't understand that they are trying to bring in AI. Ooh, I got to sneeze. Automation. I'm sorry, guys. That's automation. Okay. But they are trying to bring in some AI. Okay. So they don't need all these people. That's what they're saying. But we'll see how that, oh boy, my nose is tickling me. Oh my gosh, I can't take it. You know how your allergies are acting up, and I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay. Oh gosh, my nose is tickling me. It says, in a bid to cut costs, Nestle would slash 12,000 white-collar jobs, along with an additional 4,000 manufacturing and supply chain positions, reducing 6% of its global workforce over the next 2 years, the company announced Thursday. They announced that today, guys. Some white-collar roles will be automated as the firm targets operational efficiency. The company said in a statement, "We are transforming how we work." Oh, they just lying. They just trying to cut. They just doing what everybody else is trying to do. Phase you all out so they can get in some AI technology up in here. Some AI robots and technology. That's what they're trying to do. The post that also shares this company's earnings report and layoffs announcement. We are evolving and will simplify our organization and automate our processes. And y'all can see it right there. For the first 9 months of 2025, Nestle sales fell 1.9% to around 82.8 billion compared to the same period last year. Well, same period last year, y'all didn't have a food in the White House. There was no food in the White House. Okay, so that's your problem. Organic sales, which includes currency and acquisitions effects, rose 3.3% in the same period. Okay. So improving business performance despite currency headwinds, making the numbers look worse. Well, y'all didn't have the person y'all had in the White House right now. The world is changing and Nestle needs to change faster. In the company disclosure, this will include making hard but necessary decisions to reduce headcount over the next 2 years, along with other measures. We are working to substantially reduce the cost. Okay. So they're trying to reduce the cost. Okay. But when is that Justice in here? Hi, Justice. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Justice. Okay. So let's get back to this here right quick. We're going to get back to this. Okay. Here we go. We ain't dealing with no crazy people, though. Okay. We ain't dealing with no crazy people. I ain't got time for crazy people right now.
While you all slept.
Now, I like him. I listen to him on a daily basis. Okay.
While you all slept.
The world's biggest.
While you all slept. Nestle, the food company, you know them by making those wonderful Kit Kat bars, Nescafe, Purina. They fired 16,000 people. CEO Philip Navratil, he gave the reason, and it was one word: automation. Not restructuring, not efficiency, not cost cutting. One word: automation. 16,000 jobs gone because of automation. And the stock surged 8% on Thursday. The market rewarded them for firing people with AI. This is the new trend that I've been telling you guys about. Companies are continuing to leverage AI, announcing layoffs, and their stock is rewarded for it. While you all slept.
They did not tell you AI. They're not replacing them with other people. They're trying to bring in the robots, AI technology. That's what they're trying to do. It's all about the AI. All about AI. They ain't bringing no new people in there. They bringing AI. It's all about AI. Because AI is going to do what hundreds of people can do. AI can do it in a few minutes. And AI don't go to the bathroom. AI don't take lunch. AI don't have to have vacation pay. AI don't have to go to a funeral when somebody passed away in the family. AI don't get tired. AI don't have to sit down in a chair every once in a while. AI can just stand, sit. AI don't care. It's no preference. AI don't have to have a fancy desk. AI don't have to worry about if we got C-19 going on. You see what I'm saying? So what do you think is going to happen? Those 16,000 people that they laying off, it's going to be more. They just trying to get you used to hearing it's only going to be 16,000 right now. What do you think going to happen? It's going to be more. I'll be trying to warn you all, but I can't bring it all to you all at one time. If I do that, I won't be here. I'll be here, but I won't have nobody watching because nobody want to hear the real stuff. They want to hear what I got to say about that demon boy Martell or coleslaw. But I got to talk about some reality star tonight. But that's, you know what I'm saying? If I try to bring you what's going on, nobody want to hear what's going to affect them. They want to hear what's affecting somebody else that's not going to do nothing for them. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? AI don't demand a raise. That is true. AI don't even get paid. They don't got to sit up and say, you got to take a enrolling course, a course or a module, do this module before you pass this next level. Oh, I got to give you a raise. But before you get a raise, AI, you need to take these modules, do these training modules. AI ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to sit down and have a manager to control AI. And you don't have to sit there and see what time AI came into the building or whether AI is taking too long for break. You ain't got to answer the phone call and AI said, I'm running late. My tire, I got a blowout. I got to get my tire fixed. I'm sitting on the side of the road waiting on AAA to come fix my tire. You ain't got to worry about that. AI don't need that. AI don't say my baby is sick. AI can't have no baby. AI don't have a mama that's in the hospital. AI ain't got an employee with a cheating husband and got her mind all over the place and she making mistakes because she worrying about that cheating husband that's no good. That she can't focus on a job because that husband is cheating. AI ain't worrying about some lunatic running up in the place with a pow ready to shoot up the place. What are you gonna shoot? AI? AI don't care. AI just said, just don't unplug me. You see what I'm saying? AI don't get workman's comp because AI don't slip and fall. AI don't have injuries. AI don't get a finger cut off in a factory. They don't complain about poor work conditions. This could be dusty, dirty, and stinky up in there. They don't care. AI ain't worrying about how clean the place is. You don't get no complaints. And you don't need all these managers and supervisors and leads and second lead and third lead and team leads. You don't need all that. You don't need none of that. You don't need 10 managers on this floor and we got 12 over there on that in that department. You don't need that. You probably just need one person on the floor. Just to make sure everything is running well. You probably don't need that because AI is smarter than the person that's sitting there. So that means you got a dummy watching a couple brain scientists work. Okay. So, oh Lord, guys, I'm telling you, y'all just don't know. We can't keep putting our heads down in the sand. Nestle is getting ready to say bye. And they in the report they said over the next 2 years. Pinkie don't just be telling y'all, just be telling you ish. It ain't gonna be over the next 10 years. 2 years. They're gonna get rid of them people. What they trying to do is, y'all got to remember, they don't give a damn about you, first of all. Them companies don't give a damn about you. And so y'all sitting there giving them so much loyalty and working hard and I'm not gonna miss work. They don't give a damn. Your name is already on the chopping block. They just haven't gotten to you yet. You better try to start taking care of number one, which is yourself. Be loyal to yourself. They don't do no 2-week notice no more. You know how companies, years ago, you used to give them 2-week notice and they'll give you a 2-week notice before they would lay people off. They don't do that no more. When you get ready to get laid off, when you go in, you got to go. Or they send you an email at your home. You may get your cell phone. Oh, okay. Damn, I just lost my job. They just told me about email. They just sent me a text. I lost my job. Yeah, that's how you done that. That's how you do. And if you get an email at work, don't open that bitch. You open that email, you gone. The best thing you can do, pretend like you didn't see that email. Stop pretending like y'all see these emails. Stop trying to be loyal to these companies and open up these emails and then find out you ain't got a job. Y'all better be slow in opening up these emails. Those emails is your downfall. Yes, they are. When you open up an email, you're gone. So you may want to take your time to open up an email. I'm just saying, if you don't want to listen to me, go ahead and open it up. Go open up that email. And when you open up that email, come to one of my lives and tell me what happened. Just tell me what happened when you open up that email. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say I told you so. I ain't gonna say nothing. I would not shade you. I would not shade you. That's not my personality. Now, if I don't like you, then I probably will. But y'all, I don't know you to not like you. They send Social Security to walk you to the door. Security, yeah. Get your stuff. Get your Kleenex box. Get your phone. That pen. You don't own that pen, do you? That's our pen. Put that pen back. Go to the door. Just go on to the door. Just go. We're gonna walk you to the door because that's how nasty they are. They don't even trust you to walk out by your damn self. They got somebody standing over your desk while you get your shit. They don't trust you. And then if you take one pen out of there, you may get arrested for stealing. You can accidentally, you know how people accidentally stick pens in the ear, across the ear, hold it up, or just have pens hanging on their pocket, the geek men. Oh shit, your ass may go to jail for stealing. Y'all better watch these people. I'm sick. Y'all think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
Breaking news from Nestle. 16,000 jobs are being cut and the UK could be affected. Food and drink giant Nestle has...
The UK can be affected by this too, y'all. So I'm going to make sure y'all don't feel bad. It ain't just you, okay?
Announced it will cut 16,000 jobs globally over the next 2 years. And while it hasn't confirmed country-level details, the UK could be impacted. Nestle operates multiple factories and offices across the UK, including sites in York, Halifax and Dalston. But it's not yet clear how many UK jobs, if any, are at risk. Globally, the company plans to cut 12,000 white-collar roles and 4,000 manufacturing jobs, around 6% of its workforce. The move is part of a major restructuring plan led by new CEO Philip Navratil, who took over after the previous chief stepped down due to a personal conduct matter. Navratil has raised Nestle's cost-saving target to 3 billion Swiss francs by 2027 and says the company will manage the cuts with respect and transparency. Formal consultations will take place where required. You've been watching Steve Rowland News. Like and follow for more updates on this story and other news stories. Breaking news from Nestle. 16...
Guys, that's bad. Now that's bad. Y'all, I'm serious. This shit is getting bad. It's getting bad. It ain't getting a little bad. It's getting bad. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just trying to get y'all to see. I'm just trying to get y'all to see that we can always talk about those dirty scandals on Love and Marriage Huntsville, all them other reality shows, and what the next ball player did, gave his money away to some OnlyFans because he fucked up, and some dirty preachers in the church that's taking advantage of all the women, got them drinking they juice, and now they hooked on them like they in a cult, and the men calling them daddy and all this stuff. We can always talk about that, but I just want you all to wake the F up and get ready to take care of yourself. When I say get ready and take care of yourself, I literally mean it. Get ready to take care of yourself. In the next 2 weeks, it's going to be hard. It's going to hit hard because next month in November ain't nothing coming your way. It ain't coming your way, guys. Oh yeah, this is another one. Target. And I already got them pulled up. Target. Let me see. Go ahead and put them up here. I got them somewhere going close here. Oh, here it is. So let me pull up Target before I pull this up. Target is getting ready to do it too. Yeah. So I had all this stuff sitting, waiting for you all. Target, right here. Okay. This is 2 hours ago too. When I say 2 hours, it's like everything falls. I'm pulling up everything that says 2 hours ago. Okay. 2 hours ago, Target will also be laying off over 1,000 employees. Now, with that Nestle, let me just tell y'all something. Don't believe everything you hear. They said over the next 2 years, y'all got to look what they're not saying. More than that going to be laid off. They just giving y'all, trying to soften it up so everybody don't panic at the country, in the company. But y'all in the company, you better start, you better start saving up. Start saving up. Start cut all that. Stop going and get them nails done. Go to the store and buy you some nail polish and nail glue, or not nail glue, whatever, however you do your nails. Start working on them nails yourself. Stop going and spending $200, $300, $400, $500, and $600, $800 for your hair. $200 is cheap, but y'all know $1,000 or more for your hair. Y'all better stop that ish before y'all be living out of a card box or something. And your dogs, because I got two. You better. I don't spend my money on my dogs the way other people do. Some people spend $1,000 a month taking care of their dogs. My dog is a husky and an Aussie. They don't need $1,000 a month, but their food costs a lot. I spend a couple $100, $350 or $300 more for their food every month. But that's just because that's just my two dogs. But I can do that. You know, their food is not going to affect me. Shit, it just affect me if I can't get it. But anyway, I'm talking about y'all. Okay? Start saving. Start saving your money. Stop this going to Disney World, spending up all your goddamn money. Stop going out to these places spending $8 on a drink when you can go and buy a whole case of shit for $8 or $10. I don't know. I don't drink, so, but probably can. Stop giving away all your damn money. That's why you ain't got none and you working paycheck. Stop living above your means. You better find why you got a job. Let me tell you, because once you lose your job, it's hard to downsize because you're going to have a job before they approve you for another place. So while you got your job, downsize your ass so far. If you up here, you better downsize way down here somewhere. Downsize that house because you're going to need it right now. If you living in a big fancy house, you better go find you a big fancy smaller house and make it fancy. Take your furniture that you got and try to make it look fancy. I'm serious. I'm telling y'all, I'm serious. Cut on the seasonal stuff. Cuts on seasonal help in the stores for Christmas. Y'all, I'm serious. They're not going to be hiring y'all no more for all this. If you ain't got a job, fuck what the job is. If they're going to hire you, just work it for the seasonal help. Go get that job now. Because y'all know they start finding people in October for jobs. It's hard to find a job. Because after October, starting November, you ain't going to find no job. They trying to let AI be your job. AI is taking over. AI is taking over. Y'all better get out there and do what you can and stop saying, I'm too educated to work that job. That educated job you got is and laid you off. You ain't going to find no educated job like you had before. You ain't going to find that corporate job like you had before. You ain't going to find that six-figure job like you had before. You better go down and take that damn job for Christmas and put a smile on your face and make it work and be happy that you got it. Because at least you and your kids won't be on the street for the holiday season. And downsize while you got a job so that when they call, they can say, yes, she works here. Yes, he works here. And that way you can still show a paycheck stub or show that you make this amount of money right now. Because once they lay you off, you can't do that. You cannot go and say, I got a job. You ain't going to get that the cheaper home. You're not going to get that that one bedroom. If you living in a 3-bedroom apartment, you better downsize to a 2 or 1. Fuck that damn office that you think you may have to have. You better put that damn office in your bedroom or in the living room. You don't have to have no goddamn office. It's best to have a roof over your head than living outside on the streets. Y'all better start conserving yourself, start waking up. Fuck them people on the reality TV show. They ain't going to pay your bills. Who's going to pay your bills? You're going to have to pay your bills. Are you going to be able to call them up? They ain't got shit themselves. Y'all see that? They ain't got no goddamn money. Shit, my dog live better than them damn folks on reality TV. They ain't got shit to their name. Y'all better sit in here and start listening and taking care of yourself. You can find help in the store. You have to find the Adam in yourself. Yes. But some people don't want to do that. Shit, they too be worrying about what Martell has. Martell ain't got shit. His ass broke and homeless. He ain't got shit. Letitia ain't got shit. In that cheap ass house that they living on that damn corner. Across the street from that liquor store. She ain't even got a car to park. What are you gonna call yourself a millionaire if you ain't got a car to park your car in a damn garage? Ain't even got windows on your front of your house. And you got some stolen shit that you stole from a doctor that your husband's supposed to be putting the shit together in her office. Y'all stole the shit and put it in that regular ass little tiny ass house that you live in. That ain't shit. Give me a break. Y'all need to stop watching them goddamn folks right now and start taking care of your own damn self. Need to see what's going on in your house, what's going to get ready to hit you right now, getting ready to hit your family. Then when you get yourself under control and get your house in order, then you can worry about them sorry bitches on that show. I'm just telling you. I'm just being frank. I'm just being frank to y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear it. I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear it. My nose is running, guys. That you don't want to hear it, but sometimes you got to hear it. I spent all summer working toward debt-free. Paid car off ahead of time. Thank you, Justice. See there? Thank you. Somebody got it going on. Somebody knowing what to do. Across the street from the gas station. Yes, they are. Across the street. They sit right on the corner. And it's a stop sign. Not a stop sign, a traffic light right up there. With them weeds all over the place. With that tree that y'all need to cut the fuck down. And they ain't even got no motherfucking landscape in that little tiny ass house. Oh, you open the front door, you ain't even got a foyer. You open the front door, you fall and hit the damn couch. Once you get up from the couch, if you trip, you fall your ass and hit your head on the counter in the kitchen. Shit, that's how small it is. You fall one way, you hit your head on the couch. You fall the other way, you hit your head on your counter. Don't get me start talking about Kimmy old nasty stink ass. Calling her broke ass wannabe attorney. Shit. They ain't got shit. Don't get me started talking about them broke ass motherfuckers. They ain't got time for their damn ass. Okay, let's get back to the matter at hand. Because shit. And then they ain't the only one. Even Kershawn Rock, her ass needs to sit her ass down, dragging that baby everywhere. Let me bring that. That's who I'm supposed to be talking about tonight. But I'll wait and talk about her, about to sit on that baby. Yeah, I'll talk about her in just a minute. Because I got it right here. Let me show you. I got it right. Where's that picture? I got her right here. See, I be having my shit up, ready to go. I got Krishan Rock right here. Right here. There she go, right there. Y'all see that? That's her right there. Krishan Rock. Acting a damn fool again. I'll talk about her in just a minute. Shit. Let me see that damn what's that? Target. I don't give a fuck about Target. But a lot of people work at Target. A lot of people elect Target, and a lot of people go to Target. So it's not about whether I go to Target. My job is to let y'all know. Hi, Miss Jones. Thank you for being here. What you said, you hear me? Thank you for being here. Let me, this is Target. Target is, this is today, guys. This came out today. CNN business report, okay? Target will lay off over 1,000 employees. Okay? Y'all see them red baskets? When you see them red baskets, that's nothing but Target ass. Shit. In my eyes, I thought we supposed to be boycotting Target anyway, because Target do some shit. They do some fucked up shit sometimes. But just in case, if y'all working there, I don't care who worked there, whether you're white, black, Chinese, Mexican, I don't give a fuck. Y'all need to know, because this is going to affect everybody. Y'all need to know. Okay? I'm doing my job. So Target will lay off 1,000 corporate employees and close 800 closed 800 open roles. Now, what the fuck do that mean? Let's make sure we get this straight. They say they're going to lay off 1,000. Listen to me now. 1,000 corporate employees. Then they put the word "and," A-N-D. Now, if they were just going to say 800 employees and half would be 800 open roles, then they would have said that like that. But they said, listen, they said, who the fuck is this? Oh, somebody. They said 1,000 corporate employees in close. That means something is getting ready to get closed down. Closed 800 open roles, affecting roughly 8% of its global corporate workforce. The company said Thursday. What's today, guys? What is today? Somebody put in the chat. What is today? I want to know what day it is today. Somebody tell me what today is. Correct. I have not shopped there since the boycott. I haven't been in Target either. Because when I say I boycott their ass, I boycott. Okay? They didn't do shit to me. But when I was told to boycott them because they fucked up, they did some fucked up shit, that's what I did. I stood up and played the role. Right. But I'm going to talk about them right now because they laying people off. They didn't say what color these people was. They didn't say what was male or female, white, black, or Chinese, Asian. They didn't say Hispanic. They didn't say. They just said corporate people, employees. So that means it's going to affect everybody. It's going to affect everybody. Today is Thursday. Thank you, sweetie. Today is Thursday. Target also have warehouses. Yes, they do. They're going to get to them too. You know why? AI is going to take over those positions. Okay? Believe me if you don't want to. But if you don't want to believe me, that's okay. We'll come back to it when it happens. Then you can say, Pinkie, you was right. That wife was right on that. Thursday. Thank you, Justice. No DEI. No money from me. Target is going to be laying people off. Okay, they lay off and changes set the course for our company to be stronger. Stronger with what? Stronger with what? AI. Okay. They didn't say AI. I just threw that party in myself. Stronger, faster, and better positions for the future. Okay. Incoming Target CEO Michael Phillake said in an email to employees, will take over from veteran CEO Brand Cornell next year, the company announced in August. I don't give a fuck who takes over. Okay. It doesn't matter because you're laying people off. People that's being laid off, they don't give a fuck who's taking over. They don't care if men from the moon want to take over. They weren't about their job. They weren't about trying to put food on the table. They weren't about trying to feed their kids. They weren't about trying to put gas in their car. They weren't about keeping their damn car. So they can, just in case if they lose the roof over their head, at least they got a car to sleep in. And if they ain't got a damn car to sleep in, then they got to go outside and find a cardboard box. Go hang out in the back of a store and find a box so they can all go sleep in. Or spend their last penny on a tent from Walmart. So their kids can have somewhere to sleep. So y'all don't give me that. Don't give me that. So Target is laying people off. They say the layoffs, which comes ahead of the critical holidays. We all know that's what we always cussing you out about. That's why all these companies are getting cussed out because like Target said, these layoffs come critical due to the holiday shopping season. They are the latest signs of the struggle. I'm through with their ass right now because they know it's a struggle. They even said it right here. This is the latest sign of struggles. Okay, fuck that. Fuck them right now. I'm getting out of the Target right now. Because Target know people going to be struggling. Y'all. And this is small change that I'm showing you all, small layoffs. People, about thousands and thousands got laid off. But I didn't want to bring all that because if I knew if I bring that shit to y'all be running like y'all got your tails between your legs trying to find reality on Martell or reality on Coleslaw with her nasty stink ass. And I'm trying to tell y'all something that's going to help you. Okay? Pinkie, fuck Target. Justice. Oh my God, Justice. Justice. Target. Okay. Just still have Target ass still up here. But I'm getting ready. We getting ready to let some people talk about them right quick. Right now. Yes, we are. Here we go, right here. And this ain't it, all of it, okay? Y'all see it right here. What do that say? Updated October the 23rd, 2025 at 4-something p.m. Yep. Here we go, guys.
But we got to make this quick. Target is cutting around, it says 1,000, but they're actually cutting 1,800 jobs. They're like marking out 800 of them, and they're laying off 1,000 people. You know, I took.
Remember, I said, what did I say when I brought that up? I said Target will lay off 1,000 corporate employees, enclose 800 open roles. Didn't I say that? And I said, y'all, they ain't laying off just a 1,000 employees. It's going to be more. Didn't I say that? And what did this woman? I have not listened to this video. This woman is saying, this is my first time listening to this video. I'm not wasting my breath for nothing. Come on, woman, tell it.
Notes. So let's talk about it. All right. So Target just announced its largest round of layoffs in a decade, cutting 1,800 jobs, corporate jobs at that, or about 8% of its headquarters workforce. The company says this is a part of an effort to simplify how they work as they fight through a 4-year sales slump. Incoming CEO, Michael, I can't say his last name, who officially takes over in February, says Target has too many layers and overlapping work slowing decisions. The cuts include 1,000 active layoffs and another 800 positions that won't be refilled. Employees will be paid and receive benefits until January 3rd, along with severance packages. No store or warehouse workers were affected. This round focuses entirely on corporate and tech teams. But here's the bigger picture. Target stock has dropped about 65% since its peak in 2021. This move signals a broader trend across retail and tech. Companies are scaling back corporate layers to cut costs while automation and AI take on more back office work.
Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that, guy? Didn't I say AI is going to come in and do the work for you? And I have not heard that. But I've been keeping track of this for months. All of this stuff that's going on for months. I even today, this morning, listened to Warren Buffett old ass. Yes, I did. I listened to his old ass today. And he did make some good points. He did say some good stuff. And he was right on the money. Right on the money. Yes, he did. And I may have to tell you all what he said or pull it up myself and let you hear it for yourself. Terry says screening services are going up. I'm going to have to drop some. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure is, Terry. Mm-hmm. Y'all.
So from an employment law standpoint, here's what stands out to me. Target severance packages extend through the holidays, which helps avoid the WARN Act violations. There's no immediate mass layoffs in retail stores, protecting frontline staff and compliance. But the move also raises questions about remote work restructuring, as corporate teams are asked to work from home next week during the transition. I don't like the work from home next week during the transition, because what if you're trying to lay out more people? But that's just me. I done been there before. I done had to pull that move in HR, so I get it. All right, so the future CEO says the goal is to move faster and sharpen priorities, focusing on design, merchandising, and technology. But for now, 1,800 employees are heading into the holidays without a job. Another reminder that even corporate giants aren't immune from restructuring. Y'all can try to make it feel like this isn't because of that boycott. Whatever. Fair or foul. Let me know in the comments. Y'all, I'm getting ready for a banquet, but we got to make this quick.
Y'all, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? See, I be trying to tell y'all. They're trying to make it sound not too hard and harsh for you, because they don't want to shock all the employees that's working. They don't want a whole rush of people coming up into the office and shit. They don't want y'all to stop panicking and not showing up and trying to find other jobs, and they don't want that. They want y'all to stay there and slave your ass off and smile. Hi guys, welcome to Target. Hi guys, welcome to Target. That's what they want you to do. Instead of welcome to Target, because I'm getting fired. Shit. They don't want you to piss. Sorry, hit the send button before finishing my sentence. What happened when AI manufactured? AI is getting ready to take over. AI is coming in and taking over. That's why these companies, AI should be implemented. Really, a lot of companies going to have it implemented into the workforce by 2026. Don't say Pinkie didn't tell you. Don't y'all say Pinkie didn't tell you. So when 2026 start rolling around and we start getting into the year, you're going to say, damn, Pinkie, you said that. Yeah, I said that. And y'all know how y'all be putting all your money into the bank? Before, people would put, not before. People always put their money into the bank. And the bank uses your money for other things. You see what I'm saying? But let me just tell you, word of advice that I heard today, have some cash on you. Have some cash. Cash is king. Have some cash on you. Cash is king. You didn't hear it from me, but have some cash on you. Cash is king. I'm not going to say it no more. Y'all remember how grandma used to put money in a cookie jar somewhere? She unscrewed that cookie jar and throw that money in there, and a clean cookie jar, and throw that money in there and stick it up in the, what do you call that, in the cabinet way at the top where nobody can reach but her. And sometimes she can't even reach. She have to get on a chair. She'll pull that chair over there, get up in there, and she'll stick that can up there like that there and push it and put all them other cans in front of it. Yeah. Y'all know how grandmama used to lift up the corner of her bed? She'll take a sock. She'll take a sock. Take that money. She'll count it first, count that money, stick it in that sock, and she'll tie that sock up or roll it up. And then she'll raise up that mattress. She ain't putting it on the corner, because when you're making your bed, you tuck it. Oh, hell no. She's going to raise that mattress up and stick it dead up in the center of that bed mattress. Yes. Grandpa used to do that too. But you would see the grandmamas doing it because the grandpa would be spending the money, go getting drunk and spending the money, or taking the money, because back then grandpas used to have a lot of other families. He got the bitch down the street. He got the hoe down this way, that he got a couple kids by too, that he go and spend a couple days down there too. So no, grandpa wouldn't be doing that. Grandma would be saving up that money. Yeah, because she know this man here, he's trying to, but grandma don't go nowhere, but you can't trust him. If you had T-Mobile phone service, they would give you Netflix, Hulu, and Apple TV free. Okay. T-Mobile. I don't have T-Mobile. I don't have T-Mobile. I had started canning before stores going empty, fruits and vegetables. Y'all better get these gardens ready. Let me do another one. Let me because I got more for you. I got more. Let me find it. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me find. No, not that one. That's for another time. Section 8. I don't think we did this one. Okay, no, we haven't. Okay, here it is right here. Here it is, guys. Be telling y'all better watch out. Got to watch out, because these that's good, Justice. Justice is doing good. That's good. Canning stuff, yes. Oh, look, y'all better do it. Don't forget. Start putting cash away for you, saving yourself some cash. Do that cash thing, guys. Okay. Let me just do this right quick. I don't know whether we have time to watch the all of it, but we're going to watch as much as we can. This is a Section 8 evictions. Tenants are being put out. This is today. This is from today. People from today. No, this is yesterday. This is yesterday. This is yesterday, not today. This was from yesterday. Y'all can see, and I already started watching it. I had already started watching. This is from today's. Okay. Here you go. It is 18 minutes long. They're getting a lot of them already received the letters, and some still have them left and everything, and some probably haven't received the letters or didn't get their mail, or they're not going to leave. But people are being put out. Okay. This is from yesterday, October 22. Look at the date. I thought it was from 2016. Nope. I would not say, I said, y'all you think I'm lying? I don't have to lie. I'm not gonna justify that. This is taking me sideways. I don't lie. I'm not sitting up here lying. Okay. I'm just gonna play the shit because I'm not lying.
Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back. Oh.
As far as this court document, how many people in the house?
This is my home.
Y'all having any weapons in here?
No.
Okay. Here's the thing. You get your court date. This really
I didn't even have nobody to come and serve me.
Okay. You got served because you wouldn't have this paper right here if you didn't get served.
Did I sign it? Because I
You don't have to sign it. It was either served to you. I can look it up, or it's posted. We use cameras, just like I'm using now, and we take pictures, and it's GPS. So there's no doubt that somebody was here and served it. Here's your writ. The court satisfied it was served correctly. So you if you think the court did something wrong with the judge, you have to take that up with them, not with me.
Okay.
So if you feel you didn't get served or whatever talk to the judge.
Right.
Okay, as far as paying rent or whatever, I don't collect rent money. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I can give y'all 5 minutes. If you want to call and talk to them, but they can't stop me. They can't stop what I'm doing right now. So you can call and talk to them, see what's going on there. I've got to take pictures, so I can give y'all like 5 minutes to gather your personal stuff. You got to work on 2 things. You can work on trying to stop it, but in the meantime, these guys are going to be coming in here and moving stuff to the street.
How do we stop it?
Well, I can't advise you on that. That's between you and your landlord. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Get all your personal.
It's not just the food stamps on the chopping block. Section 8 is up next. Trump is making changes with both going into the new year, 2026. No more abuse. It's time for better use. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Already cut off my link. And you think that you're gonna go get a job? You're gonna be fucked up. You think already cut off my link. And you think that you're gonna go get a job? You're gonna be fucked up. You think they're gonna take all my government assistance because you wanna work? I'm not going.
So I can't go get a job. You just cut off the link. Now I'm trying to go get a job so that I can get food. And you worried about Section 8 being cut off? That shit lame as fuck.
I have to go send in some documents. I have to send in a few documents. Once I get those documents in, I'm gonna get my SNAP benefits back.
I'm trying to figure out some shit, trying to build my way up. I already don't have a college education. Trying to build my way up, become a manager.
Now you want to be a manager and do all this. When you was in high school, you wasn't this person. You was reckless as hell.
You too busy worrying about the fucking Section 8. Why I can't go out and try to be a man for once? Huh?
You didn't want to be a man when I was trying to make you one.
Like, damn, bro.
You wanted to be outside with your friends and...
They just cut off the link. This is our time to wake up right now. They just cut the link off, bro. They just cut the fucking link off. Damn, bro. I'm trying to go get a job. I'm trying to go get a job so that I can get some money and provide food for the family. You telling me I can't? What kind of shit is that, bro?
We're gonna get
and you worried about government assistance?
3 months. Give it 3 months.
3 months.
But we still have some money left over. We still got some food left over. That shit should last us. You're not going to go get a job because that's just another head off my link card. I'm not doing it, or you have to go somewhere else.
They just cut the...
You mean to tell me? What? Let me just say, that didn't make no damn sense to me. That didn't make no damn sense. She worried about Section 8. She's gonna lose her Section 8. Oh no, her food stamps or whatever she's worried about. It didn't make no sense because the man want to go get a job or go to work. That don't make no sense. I just have to that don't make no sense. Oh Lord. I just have to shake my head sometime on these people. I have to shake my head, Justice. She want him home. Damn a job. These people. Okay. Thank you, Justice. Okay.
If you use Section 8, pay attention. According to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, your rental assistance payments under existing contracts are safe for now. The HUD agency confirms that, and quote, funding is available through at least November of 2025. But if the government shutdown continues, families may be getting impacted. But here's what this means for you. Your landlord cannot legally ask you to pay the portion of the government or evict you because of the government shutdown. And yes, you still need to pay your portion of the rent. However, and this is important, the HUD agency warns that if the shutdown extends past November, the new leases renewal, contract expirations, new vouchers issuance might be delayed or paused. So what should you do? Stay in touch with your housing authorities and make sure that you know when your lease and vouchers are expiring. Collect important documentations, either the copy of your lease, your voucher, or any information coming from your housing authorities. Lastly, become familiar with your tenants' rights in case your landlord tries to evict you or raise your rent, citing the shutdown. I'll keep tracking these and will bring you updates if the situation changes. As always, sources are on the caption. Save this, spread the word, and follow for more news. If you use...
And that was just from yesterday. Oh my God. Yeah.
So people, I was over at 119's page because his video popped up on my feed, and he was commenting on a video that stated that the Cybercrimes Act is locking up people for telling the truth. So I asked the question, where in that act is it saying that if you tell the truth that you're going to be locked up? And this is his response. But let's take a look at the videos real quick.
I have been doing some extensive research on the newly established Cybercrimes Act. And I am here to let all Jamaicans know that it is a very, very, very dangerous piece of legislation. This new Cybercrimes Act actually says you must not speak the truth. You don't hear what I say? The Cybercrimes Act says that if a citizen of Jamaica speaks the truth publicly,
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't believe he's
You ever
talking.
seen a government
I
that's
don't think he know what he's talking about. I think he was just lying. Okay.
tries to hide the rules that they're supposed to follow? Well, White House removed sections 9 and 10 of Article 1 of the United States Constitution from the official congressional website, not from the actual Constitution. They might later, but who knows? They didn't amend it. They didn't update it. They deleted it from the website. So Section 9, that's where Congress is told what they cannot do. It protects you from being in prison without trial, habeas corpus, retroactive laws. That's ex post facto. Congress taking money from the Treasury without public record. And it flat out says no taxes on exports from the United States. Plus, when it comes to trade, Congress can't favor one state's port over the other. Section 10, that's what keeps the states in check. They can't sign treaties, make their own money, and this is big. They can't impose tariffs on imports or exports from the United States without Congress's approval. So if you're wondering if this affects tariff, trade, or power grab in individual states, yes, it does, indirectly. Now ask yourself, why delete these specific limits in this current political moment? Here's where it gets serious. Because if a second Trump administration wanted to detain protesters or immigrants more aggressively, use red states to push extreme policies, or ramp up trade warfare with less resistance, these two sections stand in the way. And if people don't know their rights or don't see the boundaries of government power, it becomes easier for them to erase it altogether. Now, this ain't theory. This is an archive facts. These sections were there last month on the congressional website, and now they're gone from the site where the public is supposed to go to see what the government can and cannot do, what's constitutional and what's not constitutional. The Constitution has not changed, but access to it has. By deleting those two sections, they know exactly what they're doing. They're paving a way to be able to do more of whatever they want to do. But I'm just talking. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, it's a lot going on. It's a lot. Okay. We only have a few minutes left, and I do want to go ahead and bring this stuff about Christian Rock. That's what I really want to do before we leave, because I did promise some type of dirt. East wing of the White House left today. No protection. Guys, we saw what they did yesterday with that. We saw it yesterday. It was, I may have to just throw Christian for tomorrow, because that's what I'm wondering. We'll see. Let me, because, you know, Christian may have to be thrown up for tomorrow. Let me just see. Give me one thing. Let me just do this right quick. Okay. Let me see, is this really damaged business over the shutdown impact his employees? What it is? Okay, here it is right here. This is one I haven't showed, but I've been, here it is right here. I'm going to enlarge it. Ooh, I got it enlarged. That sucker is big. This will take us out. Not out, but almost. Okay. It really, okay, I'll let y'all see it. Because today was all about what's going on happening. Okay. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's get ready. Bella Fella, 3653. Hello and welcome to the Pink House. Thank you for coming in. Pinkie, it's all sad. It is all sad. It is. It's terribly sad. Now, y'all just remember, well, we'll watch this and I'll tell you all the last things what I want you all to remember. Okay.
The government shutdown enters now its 4th week. By the way, no one's talking to anyone. The House is not in session. Senators have failed 11 times to reopen the government. But in a unified front, Senate Republicans visiting the White House for lunch today, where the president said, sure.
Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
He meet with Democrats, but
I would like to meet with both of them, but I set one little caveat. I will only meet if they let the country open. They have to let the country open. The people want to go back to work. They want to be served. They need the services of some people, and a lot of people need the money, the payroll. So I'll do it as soon as they open up the country.
Pennsylvania Democratic Senator John Fetterman says he's frustrated.
It's Groundhog Day, you know, and I'm just saying, and it's not entertaining. That's a great movie, but this is and now it's like now real damage is going to are now touching the lives of regular Americans, and we all lose, and it's embarrassing to our allies and to our enemies abroad.
And the damage to regular Americans is real. As Republicans are dining on, well, apparently cheeseburgers at the White House, furloughed federal workers are lining up in Maryland for food donations. And the economic hardship extends far beyond that.
Y'all see that?
The private sector is also.
Y'all see how many people are lining up for food? That line is all the way down the street. Y'all see how many people are lining up for food? The country is hurting, and it's not getting any better.
Feeling the pain. Like my next guest, Brandon Muniz. He is the CEO of High Tech Services, a company that relies on government contracts and has faced steep hardships with federal funding cuts this year, coupled now with this government shutdown. Brandon, thank you for being here. I really want to understand what your company does and how much do you rely on government contracts such that you have faced this hardship?
Yeah, thank you for having me, Laura. This is an interesting time for sure. As you mentioned, it's not just the shutdown itself, but it's everything that led up to the shutdown, with contracts being delayed and the DOGE cuts. So all of those different factors factor into small businesses like mine, service disabled, veteran-owned businesses. It was founded over 26 years ago by the first woman from Minnesota to graduate the Naval Academy, an incredible leader. And we provided government services in the IT sector for over 26 years. So these government shutdowns really do impact our workforce.
I'm glad you talked about the context and the lead up because it's so important to understand. But you've also had to already furlough, I think, 25 employees, and I don't see an end in sight right now to reopen the government. If this goes on for an extended period of time, what are you going to do?
So this is unfortunate. The government typically in the past has always opened up, and then with the federal workers, they're able to get back pay, but with small businesses like ours, we don't get the back pay for that time. So it really does damage. Over the last 26 years, I mean, we've always adapted to new administration. So we're going to get through this, but it is difficult because each one of those people who are furloughed are people who have families, and many of them are married to either government employees or other contractors. So if they're missing out on paychecks, then that could be, the impact could be exponential at times.
I mean, your company's clients, they include farmers, operators of seasonal attractions, seafood processors. I understand you can't process green card applications or work visas. So walk me through this domino effect that this has, not just on your business, but on these other sectors of the economy.
Yeah, so our I like to say that our company is made up of missionaries and not mercenaries. And that's because they really believe in the work that they do, whether it's helping people with disabilities through the National Disability Archive, or whether it's on the FDA side, processing medical devices, or as you said, on the immigration side. They truly believe in the work that they're doing, protecting the country through the immigration system and allowing a legal path to citizenship for those immigrants who are going through the process. My wife is a Brazilian immigrant as well, so we've been through that process, and it's frustrating when there's delays, but also when those workers are not able to work, it impacts the morale, and it could impact their families as well.
So important to hear this. Brandon Muniz, thank you so much for telling us.
Thank you, Laura.
The shutdown, essentially shutting down Congress, with Speaker Johnson saying he doesn't see the point in bringing back the House until the Senate votes to reopen the government. And that is keeping Congress from doing their duties as representatives of the constituents. Well, joining me now is Democratic Congressman from Washington, Adam Smith, who serves as the ranking member on the House Armed Services Committee. Congressman, welcome. Thank you for being here. I mean, people are very frustrated. They've seen this movie before. Something feels different this time in terms of the longevity and the expectation that this might not be resolved anytime soon. Today, Trump called Democrats obstructionists at a luncheon with Republican senators on the Rose Garden patio. He has given conditions about meeting if the government reopens first. What's your response?
Well, I mean, first of all, how can we obstruct a group of people who won't talk to us, won't negotiate? We've had shutdowns before. I've been there for many of them. Congress always stayed open. The House always continued to work. It was particularly important to work when we couldn't agree on extending the budget. That was the time you need to negotiate. You needed to talk. What the Republicans are saying is, no, you have to accept our budget, period. You know, we're not going to negotiate with you. Meanwhile, on November 1st, November 4th is election day. November 1st, healthcare costs are going to go through the ceiling. And we, as Democrats, said we need to do something about that. And said, we'll talk about it on November 21st, after it all happens. And they will not negotiate, even as millions of people are going to see their healthcare go up. And for Speaker Johnson to shut down the United States House of Representatives, to refuse to appoint the member of Congress elected from Arizona, I mean, this is obstruction of democracy. Democracy is we get together and we negotiate. But also, in addition to the healthcare problem, Donald Trump, as Brandon just mentioned, had been doing this long before October 1st, long before the shutdown.
Yeah, he's been doing this for a long time, guys. And we're going to go ahead and be getting to leave. We can finish up watching this tomorrow. Okay, we're going to finish up tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for being here, coming to support the channel. Thank you all for being in the house and everything. I do appreciate all of you all my day ones. Y'all know who y'all are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And remember what I said, y'all gonna have to start saving some money. Cash is king. Start saving any amount that you can. We are headed for a bad roll ahead. Hi, Miss Diaz, Diagnose. Hi, Miss Diagnose, just popping in and say love to you. Thank you, Miss Diagnose. Thank you for popping in. Guys, make sure, Miss Diagnose, make sure you watch the replay. Make sure you all save some money. We're heading for a terrible time. And I'm going to go ahead and go, guys. I want to thank you all. Love you all. Bye-bye.
I'm tired of shit and the coffee ain't hit yet.